Hello, my fellow deer. Welcome to your Earth astrology reading for the month of May. I am using the Spirit of the Wheel for the overall theme for the month. And then I am going to be doing the crow spread, but we're going to do the initial spread with the Sacred Forest Oracle. And then we are going to clarify with the Crow Tarot. So let's see what is going on for the deer for the month of May. Perfect. Okay. So starting with your overall theme for the month, you have the medicine wheel, openness, inner growth, and contemplation. So again, inner growth, contemplation, and oneness. It's interesting. The last reading that I did was for the beavers, and they were all about self-discovery. But I feel like the discovery that the deer are making this month is more about our oneness with the universe. So interesting. Um, we start off here in the spread with the reflective pool, stillness, and this is our heart energy. So we are in a time of stillness. The deer, again, I kind of feel like the deer right now kind of are wanting a little bit of quiet. This could be a bit of a time of self-reflection right now, but I feel like the quiet is happening because we are in that contemplation. We are looking at things. Again, the deer next month is our birth month, so a whole new year. On this planet, and I think we are going into stillness and reflection mode right now. But let's clarify the reflecting pool. So with the reflecting pool, we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords can be a card of knowing your limits and not taking on more than you can handle. So again, that could be part of what we are reflecting on right now is the things that we take on. And are we taking on too much, or are we taking on unnecessary things, perhaps things that don't belong to us? But again, this is a card of knowing your limits, and it's okay to know your limits because, like I said, then you don't take on more than you can handle. Next, we go to your current energy, and this is the energy that is surrounding you right now. This is what is creating the mood this month. And here you have rainbow waterfall, miracles. So I do feel like the deer could be seeing miracles. They could be witnessing things happen around them that they didn't think was possible. And again, now I will note, just because, like I said, I am also a deer for my Earth astrology, and my spirit name is Rainbow Waters. It is very interesting that this card comes up in the current energy. To me, this speaks of a very spiritual energy. And again, we had that oneness with the universe. Um, I just feel like we are seeing miracles and we are feeling connected this month. But let's clarify that rainbow waterfall. All right. So with the Rainbow Waterfall Miracles, we have the Magician. And the Magician is a card of manifestation. So again, a lot of the miracles that we could be witnessing right now in our current energy are things that we have been, manifesting. These are things that we have been bringing to life. So again, I think we are, seeing the fulfillment of our intentions, the things that we have set out to manifest are manifesting. I love it. All right, next we go to your crossing energy. And here we have the Spirit Guardian of Spring activation. Okay, and this is coming up, like I said, in our crossing energy. So this is what can support us or hinder us, right? So again, I would say this is what's supporting us is activation. Okay, even though we want to be in that stillness, be in that reflection, we cannot stay there forever. Again, we are actively manifesting right now. We are seeing the miracles happen right now. So again, I would say that this is just Spirit's way of saying continue to keep manifesting. Do not stop. Things are being activated. And actually, I would like to point out there that that kind of looks like the maypole from Beltane there that they are doing. So, that's just kind of interesting as well. All right, clarifying the spirit guardian of spring. We have the Empress. So the Empress is all about birthing things. She's about abundance, love, care, nurturing. And again, like these miracles and these things that we are manifesting, they're not manifesting by accident. Again, we are creating these things. We are birthing these things. And again, I mean, it is spring. It is literally May, right? We are in the heart of spring. Things are starting to grow. And again, I feel like this is both literally and figuratively. Yes, the flowers, the plants, the trees, everything is starting to grow. But so are the other seeds that we have planted, the ideas, like I said, the intentions that we have set. We have been nurturing and caring for these intentions. And again, I feel like with that spirit guardian of spring, we are going to be seeing some of the fruit um, from these seeds that we are planting right now. All right, next we go to our hopes and fears. And here we have the Pegasus transcending. So again, I feel like we are transcending our fears this month, dear. We are overcoming our fears, whatever it is that you have been afraid of. Again, this is saying that we are overcoming. Pegasus is going to fly us right over those fears. But let's clarify the Pegasus. So with the Pegasus, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a card of balancing our resources. So we are overcoming our fears. And again, I feel like we are learning how to balance our energy. Energy is resource. So I feel like this is really what it's saying. We are overcoming our fears, and we are balancing our energy. So I love it. Next, we go to our grounding energy. And here we have the bluebird spirit, happiness. So I love it, especially for us deer. It's just kind of our way of things. Yes, the things that make us happy are the things that are going to ground us, keep us grounded this month. So again, make sure that, you are taking the time out. To focus on your joy, to focus on your happiness. Because again, especially when things may seem like they're getting a little bit out of hand somewhere, just focus on your happiness and that will ground your energy. Clarifying the bluebird spirit, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is a card of, well, it can be a card of lying, cheating, and stealing. It can also be a card of tactics. And I really feel like this is, again, more tactics is what this card is saying. Again, when the world is, seems a little bit chaotic, seems a little bit of out of control, how can you change your tactics to bring more happiness into your life to ground yourself? I really feel like that's what this Seven of Swords and the Bluebird Spirit are saying. All right. Next, we go to the area of lessons from the past. And here we have dragon power. So this is very interesting because the dragon is my past life animal. It is also, well, I don't have any past lives, so uh, my dragon calls itself my ancestry animal. But I feel like, the lessons from the past, I actually kind of feel like this is saying that the deer need to, or it would be a good idea to draw on lessons from the past and not necessarily our past, but past generations. Um, is really what I'm feeling. Like this is talking about like your ancestors or past lives that you have had. There is some sort of lesson, some sort of experience that you can draw on at this time. So again, this would be like going back to one of your past lives, or again, visiting with your ancestors, and I mean like a spiritual journey of some sort. But let's clarify the dragon. All right. With the dragon, we have the Ace of Swords. So I also feel like part of where our power comes from. So again, deer are the Geminis in the traditional astrology. And Geminis are known for their sharp minds, their quick wit, that kind of thing. So again, our minds are where our power comes from, our ability to think quickly. So again, I feel like there are, especially if you go back, like I said, not necessarily in your past, but ancestors, or even past lives. I feel like you could really end up with an amazing idea that can definitely move you forward. And again, use that sharp mind, dear. Next, we go to the area of external forces. So this is energy that enters without invitation. And again, you can't really go wrong with the wild rose fairy of love as your energy that enters without invitation. So I just feel like the deer are very much surrounded by love right now. Loving themselves, loving the universe, loving the earth, and loving, other people as well, right? So there's all kinds of love um, around the deer. So let's clarify the wild rose fairy. So with the wild rose fairy, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, again, this can be a card of nostalgia. And we were just talking about that a little bit. Again, I feel like there's a lot of love coming from the ancestors, a lot of love coming from your past selves, whether in this lifetime or previous lifetimes. But again, I feel like this idea is definitely, coming from a place of love, but it's also coming from um, the past. So again, I don't know how, what else to say with this other than, yeah, connect with those ancestors, journey to, do a past life regression, go back to your past lives. Feel free to reach out to me for that, by the way. I do personal journeys with people. But yeah, I feel like the deer are meant to go back to the past. They're meant to do so with love. And again, I feel like there is a very powerful idea, a very powerful something there that is going to, I don't know, propel the deer forward. And finally, the outcome is the unicorn, purity. So there is going to be, this is the outcome. This is the result that will manifest as the result of these actions that, we are taking. And again, I do feel like we are going to feel like we have been purified by the end of this month. Again, definitely feeling that oneness with the universe. But let's clarify the unicorn. So with the unicorn, we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, this can be a card of standing in your convictions, um, but it's also a card that can be like lighting somebody else's passion, right? So again, I feel like as, by the end of this month, as we, go through these, witnessing these miracles and whatnot, I feel like we are going to be igniting the passions of other people as well. So I love it. Pretty great reading this month, dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Of course, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that wonderful YouTube stuff. It really does help, and I truly do appreciate it. Also, just to let everybody know, I do daily two-card readings on Facebook, Monday to Friday. You can find me at in a group, Rising Hawk Tarot and Spiritual Group. You can also find my business page on Facebook too, Rising Hawk Tarot and Spiritual Services, to check out what else I do. All right, have a great month, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.